Welcome back. Host and journalist Jo Piazza is traveling down a very interesting path on her new podcast, She Wants More. Get ready for this, okay? It's about exploring female infidelity and asking the questions, are women really having more affairs? You can't deny that this is a hot topic. So I spoke to Jo the other day about the podcast, these affairs, and the growing trend of ethically non-monogamous relationships. And Jo previously hosted a podcast all about marriage and relationships. So this was a totally surprising turn that she did to take on this project. So check it out. Jo, thank you so much for being here.
Thanks for having me.
Okay, so you got to fill me in. What is this podcast all about?
So the She Wants More podcast is a look at real women and their very real affairs. Each episode focuses on a woman telling her story about why she stepped outside her marriage to get something that she wanted and needed.
So what's your take? Do you think women nowadays are having more affairs?
I do, absolutely. And we've been reporting this out for the past year. We worked in collaboration with the author Susan Shapiro Barish, who wrote the book A Passion for More. And she's been reporting on this for 30 years. And she says she's absolutely seen that more women are having affairs than ever before. We also talked to the dating website Ashley Madison, which is a place where married people go to find someone to have an affair with. And according to their numbers, 18% more women signed up in 2022 alone.
Wow. So that kind of brings me to the thought of, are more women open to not only, I guess, stepping outside of their marriage and having an affair, but we are now, it's 2023, we're in this age of ethically non-monogamous. Are more women exploring that option, or is it just straight up, I'm going to step outside my marriage?
I think it's both. We're seeing a lot more women have affairs that remain secretive. But then we also talk to a lot of women who are engaging in ethical non-monogamy. And I think we're talking about ethical non-monogamy more. But we also have to remember, it's just easier than ever to have an affair, right? I mean, we have our phones practically attached to our bodies all of the time. So, I mean, you could be having an affair right now in between commercial breaks. Your husband would never know. Plus, there's entire dating websites where married people can go to hook up. It used to be, it's like, oh, all right, I could only have an affair at a conference, right? Or I'd have to meet someone in real life. Where do you do that? It's either like work, church, or another school parent, which is a recipe for disaster. And now you can find complete strangers who are completely outside your social circle online to have an affair with. I mean, it's so much easier than ever before.
I know, outside your social circle, outside the country, the state, like it's so just crazy. Can you tell me, have you learned anything kind of that you didn't know before after exploring all of these women's stories and kind of digging in a little deeper right now with this podcast?
Oh, absolutely. I have to say, I walked into this podcast with a little bit of judgment. I didn't know what I was going to find. I was like, affairs aren't good necessarily, but what I figured out is that they're not good or bad. We just attach so much shame and stigma to them because of what we've been told for a long time that marriage should be. And that idea of what marriage should be was created by mostly men in charge for a very long time. I think it's worth exploring who created these rules and what we can do to try to lead more fulfilling lives, honestly. And so many of the women that I talked to said that they consider their affair a form of self-care, of a way to feel more confident, more fulfilled, and just better about themselves, especially in a time when women's autonomy is being questioned more and more in our country.
That is a very good point. So before I let you go, I have to ask this one last question. I'm a single out here in these in the world. Do you think monogamy is pretty soon going to become a thing of the past?
I don't know. I mean, I think monogamy works for a reason, but it's also worth talking about how monogamy isn't the only option out there and shouldn't be the default option out there. If you're single, I'm going to send you a copy of my book, How to Be Married, because it's a good roadmap for what to do once you get in there. I wrote it for all the single ladies like myself when I was still single. But
I would
yeah,
definitely appreciate that. So would my mother.
right. All right, I'll send it to your mother first. But yeah, I think that it is definitely worth us exploring different ways of being in the world and questioning that. If there's one thing, I want people to walk into listening to the podcast with an open mind, and just come away with more questions and less judgment, to be honest.
Well, I cannot wait for people to dive in. I know this is going to be something that we become obsessed with. I love the concept. And I thank you so much for stopping by to talk to me this morning.
Thanks so much for having me.